I'm Kat Iniba, and you are watching Halo Halo, America's top entertainment and lifestyle show for Asian Pacific Americans. Joining us today are two singer-songwriters who first met back in 2011 at the Pasadena, Los Angeles Music Academy. They have joined together to form a band called Bloom, which is a mix of blues, folk, a little bit of jazz. Welcome.
Thank you for having us.
Now, first, Masumi and Mona, you guys come from two different backgrounds. Right. Tell me a little bit about your background, because I know you studied anthropology.
Right. Well, going all the way back, I was born in LA, but then I went back to Japan when I was 5, and then ever since I've been going back and forth all my life, traveling and stuff. And then I went to university in Japan, and I was studying anthropology there. But then I would say, like, the incident that hit Japan, the tsunami that hit Japan in March 11th, that was like a wake-up call that I should just, follow my dream. And so that's when I came to LA.
Right. So you were there during the tsunami?
Yes, I was.
How were you affected by?
The tsunami was more on the suburb side, and I live in Tokyo. So I just got the huge earthquake that kind of shocked me. I thought I was going to die.
But you did decide, okay, I'm going to pursue my passion, which is music.
Right.
And Mona, you studied or you played soccer most of your life.
I did. I'm from Sweden. I was born in Uppsala. And my parents are from Morocco. My dad and my mom moved to Sweden, I would say 30 to 40 years ago, a little over 40 years ago. So I started playing soccer when I was 8 and played for, I believe, 14 years. So that was, it was my life. I was playing in the highest league in Sweden. So I was doing that, and I was studying to become a teacher, which I graduated in 2009. Okay. And so I don't come from a musical family.
How did you venture into music?
I don't know. I was one of those, I think I have these videos of me performing, like to Whitney Houston, and luckily, my parents were very supportive, and so, I really had a chance to like go for it secretly in a way, within the family. And then, I would start singing for friends, and they're like, well, you can sing. You should do something. And I was like, I don't know, no, I'm gonna play soccer, and kept doing the school thing. So, yeah. And then finally, I quit playing soccer. It was just
not for you, or
it was just more of
fun.
Want to try something new.
Oh, okay.
So, and so I applied to the LA Music Academy, and it was kind of random how that happened. But I got in, and it was just like, just gotta go.
So were you writing music while you were playing soccer?
No, not at all.
So you did it all at the school?
Yeah, like both of us really, when we moved to Pasadena, to LA, we really got into the whole music scene. So we're pretty new. I mean, I don't think anybody in your family plays an instrument.
How did you come up with the name Bloom?
Ooh.
Masumi came up with the name. I wrote this song for one of the first gigs that we had together when we started collaborating. I wrote this song, and there's a lyric in there that says, that has the word bloom in it, and she liked that, and so
I always liked like the sound for us. I didn't know what word would make or will have that, and we came up with bloom, like we were thinking of. I was thinking a lot of stuff, but I couldn't really decide on one. And when I heard that line on her song, I was like, you know what? It's Bloom. We should use Bloom, and she liked it too. So that's
I love
really.
It. I do.
How did you two meet?
Well. Do you wanna say?
Well, we went to the same school, but we didn't really get to know each other until later, right?
Yeah.
Like, maybe like a couple months before we graduated, would you say?
Yeah, we did it a year, and so halfway through-ish, we kind of like started talking. I mean, we were talking. We were in the same program, but we didn't really,
get to know each other.
Not at all until the last.
School was really busy, so we had this one songwriting class, and we were really stressed out because we were busy with everything else and
finals.
And so one day we just like decided to co-write, to save time.
Right.
And so that's when we actually wrote
the song that we're going to perform.
Yes, and it's called "This Is War." Right?
The War.
The War.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit more about that single.
Oh, it was, well, I think we had the chord progression first, right? And it was this minory, you know.
So the sound came first.
Yeah, the sound came first, and then we had this whole, like, we wanted to create this story about, you know, a war situation or somebody coming back from war, I think is what so we were both talking about experiences that we've had, you know, with conflict and stuff, and so we just started writing this story, and we played it for our final, and then we kind of put it on ice for a while. We didn't really, after graduation, we kind of did our own thing,
right? Yeah.
And then, you know, stuff happened. We got to perform this venue in Los Angeles, and it kind of turned into this whole duo thing.
We didn't expect us to get together, but we decided to perform this song together, and then from there we performed more songs. And
and people liked the song, and so we were, you know, we're recording it right now.
Yes.
We're
in the studio.
Yes, we are, and we're going to release it within the next month. So we're really excited about that.
Yeah, and I noticed you guys are also recording the music video for it.
Yes, yes.
You guys were out in the woods.
Yeah, we were.
I saw some pictures.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
Yeah, well, it was.
it's under a bridge in Pasadena.
Okay.
And then we just kind of, it's kind of hard to explain, but we just kind of created everything as we went.
Right.
I would say.
Yeah,
we improvised a lot.
Yeah, well, it was, you know, we had somewhat of an idea what we wanted to do with it. We wanted it to be very, you know, nature, and then there's this whole little story plot going on sides, but we were out there freezing. But you know, it was fun. We're looking forward to the results.
Yes, I'm looking for it to be released. You said maybe next month.
Next month, yeah.
Okay. For more information on you and your music, where can we go?
You can go to Facebook, facebook.com, band page, Bloom, capital letters, yeah.
Okay, thank you guys so much. We're going to take a quick break, but we're going to have you perform.
Awesome. Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
For more information on Bloom, their website is below. Time for a quick break, but when we return, they perform The War.